What's up, everybody? Josh here, Jen's Hobbies. Today I'm going to talk about the Lone Ranger yet again, but this time it's a little bit different. Um, Jericho and I both have VRD carbons, and then we use that for class two for our scale class because we could get 30 points out of them and really, really good trucks. Like out of the box, great truck, performer right away. But we make a chassis now called the Lone Ranger. If you haven't seen it, there's other videos. Um, And I'm like, why am I using someone else's chassis to compete? Because my driver's class truck, Outlaw truck, it's been on here before, is the Lone Ranger. So I'm like, let's see if all the parts from the VRD Carbon fits in my chassis except for the links. You got to use this chassis specific for the links, but it does. And it works really good so far. Haven't got it in a comp yet. Haven't put the interior in this truck. Right now it's 5.6 pounds with a 1500 battery, a little bit bigger battery. But let's check it out. So all the parts that came off the carbon, as far as axles, transmission, shocks, servos, servo winch, is all in here. It's a little different. I got to use the Power Wagon body because it's set back a little bit. Can't use the body I was using. So the VRD transmission and skid fit this chassis. You cannot run behind the axle though because it's so close. I had to convert it back to servo on axle. Um, this is an NSDRC micro winch, and it's the Reef Sorel 500. Just what I could get at the time when I built this. Running a Mamba XLX2 micro or X2 micro, whichever it is, with Noble. Running a BEC in there, a Castle BEC. This all is just shoved over to the side, so if something happens in a comp, it's easy to fix. It's not a show truck, it's a comp truck. Um, I made a winch line guide, so the winch comes straight through the bumper, straight in. Um, haven't got to test it out in a comp yet. Literally did the first run 20 minutes ago out in the cold, but I'll show you here. These are links that Chunky and I made. Chunky Customs, shout out to him. Put it in his lathe, cut them down, threaded them, and then made it for this. They're 187, 160 on the top. With the carbon, with this skid, you have to use angled rod ends on the bottom. So it takes it from 88 to 93, but it works great. And then it's 75 on the top. These are just threaded rod with an aluminum sleeve. Um, using Losi Mini T springs with the spring cups. But this truck really performed. And these are the new Bossmans from J Concepts with a generic 3D printed insert that I printed. It's really soft, but it worked really well. And these are Chunky Customs 1.9 rims and running just SLW brass style front hubs. Like I said, with the 1500 battery, the truck weighed in at right around 5.6 pounds. No interior yet or any scale items glued to the back. I might put the scale items in the interior, haven't decided yet. It just needs a couple more things for points because this does count as a transfer case transmission since the motor's there, but it's tight. So this is the body mount and winch mount, and that's the motor plate. And then you can see the winch kind of right there above the prop shaft from the front spur. It's got a yellow jacket, Three Brothers yellow jacket 2500. I had a couple issues with this motor and ESC setup. I'm probably going to swap it out. I want to try the new Holmes bigger motor. that new BL that's shorter than a 540 can. It's only 35 millimeters long with a Holmes V3 or high volt. I'll probably switch to that. Um, I thought I was going to need more front end bias, but this is 62% on the front, 38 on the rear as it sits. So, running video coming up. Um, you'll see Jericho and I out back. There's a little intro to it to us. But man, this truck, it just worked out back. Like on our course, it started blowing sleet sideways and stuff. So it's a really short run. But Jericho ran his carbon and I tried to follow him with this. I had one spot that I messed up, taking the wrong line, corrected, went the right way. Truck performed amazingly. So if you're looking to convert your VRD Carbon over to a forward skid design, this truck works. I know Brazen Scale makes one too and stuff like that. And I like Brazen Scale chassis. I have one on where I converted a SCX10 Pro to Oracle for Class 1. But I wanted to see if it worked in here, and it does, and it works well. So if you have a VRD Carbon and you want to convert over for a Lone Ranger chassis, it works. And it's pretty impressive. There'll be more videos to come of this truck. Probably going to switch the cabs. This is just the cab I had around. And but stay tuned and watch the video coming up of running right after this. Hey, it's Josh and Jericho, Jim's Hobbies. We are out here to test the VRD Carbon with Jericho's truck, which is a regular carbon with behind the axle and a stubby motor, versus my VRD Carbon that is now converted into the Lone Ranger chassis. I'm running Bossman tires. We're both running, I'm running Chunky's wheels, Jericho's running Amazon wheels. We haven't put Chunky's wheels on his truck yet, still working on stuff. But same motor, ESC, same battery, both 1500 3S's. But now it's on, my VRD Carbon is on the Lone Ranger chassis with the links that go with that, and Jericho's running the regular carbon. Right up that corner?
Yeah, and then I pivoted on the skid.
Advantage for you right here because the way this thing pivots with the really short front legs. Oh, I may have spoke too soon. Reset for me. I think I went too far left. I don't think that was the truck.
Too far left.
I don't think that was the truck.
No. Yours definitely has better skid clearance though. You haven't bottomed out as much as I have yet. Well, mine wasn't a lot either.
Alright. There we go. Over Did you come straight down this?
Yes, I came straight down.
Alright, do we try the line we haven't been able to get? The one right here?
Oh.
Want me to try it first or you? Well, we got this once so far.
Once or twice, maybe.
But it was a lot warmer than this. Yep, still gotta turn the reverse down. Yeah, that's what keeps happening. Well, you're going straight for it, huh? Instead of trying to hook that left front. Oh, I thought you had it. I think it's just too cold for the rocks to grab. Alright, running the V next. Ooh, it's chilly. Oh, you had it.
It's gonna bind.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you're gonna make that one. Going around by your shit. There you go. Ooh, it's close. That skid gets clear. Or that slider. Oh, you're bound up bad on this front tire. Careful.
Yeah,
Alright.
So hard.
The sliders. Slider's grabbing you. Alright, we'll try this one. You grab left first.
They grabbed around the same time.
Ooh. What? I think mine's a little more narrow, so it's not grabbing that back tire the way I want. I made it. Alright.
Kind of chilly.
Yeah, let's do our last crawl down here where we always stick. And we'll call it. What we did?
That one. Look at the snow. All right, go ahead. More sleet than snow. You're trying the right side. All right, I'll try. Right side.
Oh, piece of sleep just hit me in the eye.
Come on, tire.
Ohio weather.
Oh, I hit the undercut. Well, it might pull it. Look at that. Lone Ranger for the win. All right, let's call it.